Probably about 15 years ago, I had the opportunity to go to Harvard. Got invited by the business school there, specifically the entrepreneurial department, to come and share this model that my business partner and I had developed. And it's called the entrepreneurial flight. It's been a long time since I've really brought this forward. We use it all the time in some of our work that we do. And I thought it would be a great idea to do a short content piece on it just so that it could be shared again. It's got some great thinking in it, and I'll just kind of walk you through it. So let me switch my screen here. And this is what we call the entrepreneurial flight model. And it has a couple of different key components to it. So over here on this side, you've got the enterprises flight. So the business and how the business evolves over time. And the reason why we got invited to Harvard was because we tied the business development and the business journey in with the entrepreneur's journey. So the entrepreneur's journey is over here on this side. One thing to know about this model is it's not a statistical model. It is a model that is built off of the work that's been done over the years that we've been working with business owners. And I've had this model in front of thousands of business owners. And it's really cool because the reaction that we get is like, oh, that's where I am. Oh, that's exactly where I am. How did you know is like this was built just for me? So I'll walk you through this. So we got the enterprise over here on the left. We've got the entrepreneur's flight over here on the right. Down at the bottom, it's got 3 stages to it. So down at the bottom is the nascent stage, and the nascent stage is the infancy stage. And 95% or more of the businesses stay in this nascent stage. They never grow out of it. So they never cross over this first blue line. And I'll tell you what that is in just a minute. So you've got this nascent stage. It's the infancy stage. And so if you think about it like a child that's an infant, the nascency stage, if the parent or if the business owner, the owner founder leaves when the business is in this stage, it means typically that the business doesn't survive because it's so dependent on that owner that there's no one else making decisions, no one else putting money into it and investing into it, and it literally just dies. So we've got the nascent stage down here. In the nascent stage, you've got 2 things. You've got the reactive enterprise. So the reactive enterprise, it's kind of like I go do it, and then I get more work, and then I do the work, and then I get more work. And so it's a very reactive type of an enterprise. In this next stage, it goes into a foundational enterprise. So it starts to build this kind of foundation from which it can begin to launch. Paired up with that over here, we've got the self-employed person. So the self-employed is somebody who has the reactive business. We all know great self-employed people, super high-end people that are lawyers. They can be electricians. They can be handymen. We've got all different kinds of consultants out there in the world today that are self-employed. So none of these levels are good or bad. They literally are by choice. So you've got the self-employed here, and then you've got this person who's in survival mode. Over here, we've got our mindsets. I can scoot that over so you can see it. And the mindset in this nascent stage is, I do it better myself. So when you're thinking about transition and succession, if the transitioner's mindset is, I do it better myself, they're going to keep doing it, and likely the successor is not going to be successful getting them out of the way. Why? Because the owner does it better themselves. Fine. So we've got the owner doing it better themselves is the mindset. This blue line is the line of control. So this blue line, when you walk over this blue line as an owner, you're letting go and inviting others into helping you with some of the control. The reason why this says no support to go higher is because when you surround yourself with people who are like you who make all the decisions, who, the business is very dependent on them. And remember, 95% over here, 95% of the businesses stay in this nascent stage. There's no support to go higher. You don't have any examples around you to say, gosh, I could do this. And adults learn through peer learning. That's why in our new Evolve program, we think it's so incredible to have peer learning there, is because that's how we learn as adults. So we need peers so that we can see and have support to go higher. This one down here, $1 million value, that's because most of these businesses, being so dependent on the owner, have a low value. So you're not going to cash out here with your $1 million. So the key to transitioning in this nascent level is to have personal wealth. If you can have personal wealth, then you're going to be able to leave your business and it is going to be fine. But without the personal wealth, only $1 million in value, it's going to be hard for you to get out and retire and live the life that you want to live. So as you walk across this line of control, we move into this next stage, and it's the developmental stage. The developmental stage is great. And also it's like, I don't know, being underwater. It's crazy. It's really hard.